First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
A gain of 14. And the Lions first down.
Swift, nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. A good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. I think you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Off the play fake, Gonzalez. And complete to Zach Ertz. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
Try and run here with Swift. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 11 yards there and a Lion first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Detroit.
Looking to throw. Gonzalez will try and set up the screen to Swift. The 20. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. That's good for 28 yards. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time. And it's 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Down Gonzalez to throw again. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions, can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
So after the INT, it's Brady. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Tariq Cohen. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
How about the job there on the outside? Shed the wide receiver and was able to make the tackle on the perimeter.
Second and 11 now.
Screen.
Here's Brady to throw. The screen pass here to Cohen. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards there, 1st down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
20. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A big pickup of 38.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a 1st down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Brady. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now Brady. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Jonell Mooney, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bears have taken the early lead.
As a former defender, I would be angry as well. Could not get off the field. Well-executed offensive drive. No matter what the defense tried, they couldn't stop them.
And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears.
Bears 7, Lions nothing.
The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly. Bad enough. He rifles one that's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And the return will stop right around the 25. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, You would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. They took the shot downfield. They were more than prepared for that one.
A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the two tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out in the running game.
First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
He was brought down.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
On play action, now Brady. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Tom Brady with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes. And the Bears will add on to their lead. An extra point attempt to follow here. This is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game.
Dead son, man. But I know what you mean. But gotta get it, man.
The defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Offense ready to kick off their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd.
13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports. Now it's the backup Stafford. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 12. And the Lions first down.
Stafford with a play fake to Swift, and he'll set to throw. He's going to rifle, and this will be caught at the 30.
Yeah, baby.
Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Lions have got it back to a 1-score game.
Chandler Catanzaro lining up for the extra.
Maybe that is the boost that this offense needed.
They did nothing the entire half, but out of the blue comes this big shot here. You're exactly right. Like a dunk in basketball, like a home run in baseball, maybe a solo shot. Sometimes you need that big play to get things ignited.
Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. Shifts by him. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you to the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Brady.
Interception!
Traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dayon Buchanan.
Oh,
A
Dayon.
super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ
You
in
get
the
that,
passing
Brady.
situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands.
Get in here.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
Swift, the ball carrier.
A good gain of 12 yards that time.
A gain of 12. First down, Lions.
Come on, Stafford. Shit. This nigga's
To
scared.
throw is Stafford. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That catch good for only a couple. Here's a 4-receiver look now. 3 of those guys out to the right side on 2nd and 8.
They don't know what we're doing. Come back, Swift. See what they in. That linebacker too slow.
Here's
that block.
Stafford. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Hold the block, center.
Running is Swift. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
What?
It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
What do you think is on what?
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down.
I'm going for it. That bullshit call. Come on, man.
No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
It's a better play than this one, but fuck it.
They snap it to Stafford. Flushed out right. And my goodness, this is incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Bears will get the football back. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. It doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Go, Davis.
They run. This is Cohen. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
It's now 3rd and 4.
They'll try and run the option to pick it up. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd
pass
down.
interference
So
on the
instead
screen.
of 4th down, 1st down.
Well, so much for winning the down, you put a lot of emphasis on because 3rd down is key for offense and defense. Instead, you're going to stay on the field and start a new set of downs.
1st down, a run with Cohen. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Jeff Okudah up from his quarterback spot to make the play.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, running with Cohen. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Play action. Now it's Brady. And firing a deep ball for Kmet. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jared Davis. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Man, I gotta take that ball out.
They'll run on 1st down. Swift. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
11 at the 31-yard line.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman of the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
He waiting on it. He still ain't gonna make the play.
Stafford. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz.
Come on, Ertz, you bum.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Stafford
finding Ertz again.
And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Stafford looks to throw again. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Oh, fucking quarterback.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. So the false start will back them up 5. Ooh, moving from his tight end spot there.
Do you think that perhaps the play call was for him?
So after the penalty, heading in the wrong direction, 2nd and 15.
Nah, he ain't gonna do that.
Throwing again at Stafford. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. To the air again, Stafford. Open man is Galladay, complete. And they're going to drop him well shy of the 1st as he can only make it to the 11. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
But it brings up
now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. Catanzaro's kick is good. And that will cut the lead back down to 3 at 13-10. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
At their own 25-yard line.
Dallas snuck out.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Dallas.
No gain.
Absolutely love the effort there.
You been
To
at?
flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Cohen. And this will be a Bears first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
What?
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Now Montgomery. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
The ball carrier.
What's that?
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now Cohen. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running blitz, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Shut up.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right. They need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. This is Cohen, and he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
Run it back.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. There goes a deep ball.
You get that, man. Stop playing.
This is going to be
I don't know
intercepted.
what you was thinking.
Snags
Why
it for
you would
the
even
pick.
try that?
And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done. I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Looking deep for his tight ender. It got his man.
Come on, Ertz.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside
It's
the 35.
Mertz.
It's a gain of 35.
And the Lions.
Uh-oh. Got him.
Now
Got him.
fake it at Stafford.
Go, Ertz.
Dancing to his left.
Ah, Stafford. You
And he'll
bum-ass
toss
nigga.
this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. To throw again. Stafford. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. 15 yards on the play. First down.
DeAndre Swift. A gain of 15. First
From the gun, here's Swift. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
A shotgun snap for Stafford.
I threw the ball to X.
Falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
Good.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call.
They don't know what we doing. They don't know what we doing. Look at him.
Now Stafford.
Come on.
Down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Justin Houston in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Bears will get the football back.
Is a turnover on downs.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and 1 is offered an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now they'll run it with Cohen. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Good. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a run with Montgomery. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Man, you know you ain't going to pick no play.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. second down with Cohen. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
On first down, they go right back to Cohen. And he's got 4 down inside the 20
falling
to the
upfield
18.
when we hitting them back.
I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
On second down now, it's Montgomery, able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
The ball carrier.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
The Bears on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Brady. That's caught by Montgomery.
Sure.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
Flatten up.
And 1.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Running for it, Montgomery. But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On first down, it's Cohen. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Partner, one thing I was lousy at growing up, track and field. I could never anticipate the start before a race, but how about that backer? He figured it out, jumped the count, and turned it into a really nice play for his defense.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now Brady. Rolling to his right. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain.
Fuck they doing with my defense?
On 3rd down, they're going to go with the option. This is out quickly to the right. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And this one is right through. And that extends their advantage to 6. It's 16 to 10. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, it's a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now, because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
On a touchdown the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
After this game, I need to get to the better.
And off it goes. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a fourth down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
It'll be a pickup of a couple and lose them with a 3rd and 3.
2 yards gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run here with Swift. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now, 3
We're going to take that to the 2-minute warning, man.
Together, a first
Take
down.
a deep
Yeah, it's
breath.
amazing how the narrative changes when they strengthen
Touchdown.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
Bum-ass
A
quarterback.
crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own
Stop,
29-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
What the fuck?
Another important fourth
Nephew
quarter
Pittman
series
coach
coming up. That
freezing
last
the game.
INT helping to maintain their slim advantage.
I didn't even pick that play. Whatever just got picked.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Same play you just ran. No thought.
On 3rd down, a run with Cohen. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of
Stuck in the
bounds.
teeth, well.
7 yards on the carry there, but now they're staring at 4th down. I love the look you just gave me because I know what you're thinking. If you're going to run towards the perimeter, you better either stay in bounds or get the first down, or both. He did neither.
Imagine the looks he's getting right now from his team, from his coaches. They go over those scenarios all the time, and as you said, he did neither.
Watch
Here
this.
comes the Bears punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team.
Come on, Fox. Hey, that's
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away.
touchdown.
Just a 2-yard return there following a punt of 48. And the Lions are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10.
You're going to lose by 1, nephew.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Here's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards. He's going to let it fly. And he can't hang on to it. That
Stafford.
Instead, second down.
Fucking ball where it's supposed to be.
Just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
49, nothing.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now it's Stafford. They'll try
that block,
and set
big
up
man.
The screen to Swift. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
He's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8.
8-yard pickup.
First down, and they go with Swift again. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts
4 yards.
as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
At the Bears' 24-yard line.
Two.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Who is that cornerback? Who is my quarterback? Stafford.
Stafford. Escaping the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well.
Come on, man. Put the play.
Live to fight another down.
7th play of the game coming here on 36.
Man, you know what? Come on, Swift.
He'll look to throw. He'll get this one to Galladay. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as he'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
Good game, nephew.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Damn, I picked the wrong play.
From the red zone now, Stafford.
Sight. Good game, nephew.
And now they're an extra point away from winning this thing in the final seconds.
Well, that's the one they had to have. Put them in a position where they're tied up, but I got to get out of the way. We still got an extra point. That's pretty crucial.
That's right. Just one more element to complete the victory. Catanzaro now for the extra point.
Come on, man. How you going to ice an extra point? Like, fuck out of here, man. We're going to take this penalty, though. Let me get a timeout, ref. Yeah, no timeout.
And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. So that'll back them up 5. He'll try it again now after the 5-yard walk-off.
Get the fuck out of here,
He
man.
missed it. And the game remains tied.
How you gonna ice the extra point? We still gonna win.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They like to avoid overtime here, so maybe they can work the sidelines, but then defensively, how do they adjust to that if they do work the sideline?
It's the old leverage game, and we usually talk about leverage at the line of scrimmage, right? Who's going to win with the low blocking and everything that goes along with that. But in this case, you're trying as a defender to
go on a timeout for it.
We
just want to run the ball.
Get to the sidelines and try and tackle them in bounds in order to run the clock out.
Chess match here late. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They try again with Cohen. He finds an opening past the 40. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 4 quarters not enough. We're all even, and to overtime we go. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes.
Let me get that.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer.
Ain't gonna be no tie, man.
If the team receives the
seen
ball,
somebody
scores
tie.
a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal,
ain't
though, or
tying. I
don't
don't
score,
give a fuck what
the
happened.
other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
I might make it.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're set for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team. And that first drive can dictate the whole thing, because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
And it's been loud in here so far.
Who is that?
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring out the 3rd down.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
First throw in overtime for Stafford. Flush to his right. Looking deep for his tight end, Ertz. And the defense loses him. It's complete.
Oh, Ertz.
And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A huge
dance on him, Ertz.
51 yards.
Stafford almost
So
overthrew
barely
that.
time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just
Go to
outside
work,
the
Swift.
red zone. Now Stafford.
Come on, fat boy. Get the block.
Screen. It's complete.
Get off
And he
me.
is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down. A lot of efficiency here on this drive. Heck, this may be their best drive of the game.
Yeah, if they'd moved it like this throughout the entire game, we probably wouldn't be here in overtime. But right now, what you just said was the key word, efficiency. Taking care of the ball, move it downfield, get themselves in a position to score, and win this game.
On 1st and 10, Stanford. Throw left side, taken in by Galladay. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. That catch good for only a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 9-yard line.
I know they ain't single coverage on my man Galladay. I know it ain't. Fuck it. Go to work, Stafford.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Stafford. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Even 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down. 2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied.
Let's do that. Okay, well.
Opening drive of overtime, and now facing a 3rd down and 6. Big play coming up.
Fucking Gonzalez. I don't like that play.
Now with a play clock at 4, we're going to get a timeout called. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime.
Said it need gravy. Said it need gravy.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. That's out to the left and complete. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5.
You know, I'll go for it.
Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Should I go for it, Chad? She said go for it. Fuck it.
Now whistles and a flag down.
Man,
Looked like one of
jump
the Lions
offside.
linemen might have moved. So now Catanzaro comes on in a pressure spot.
Field goal. A 27-yard.
Oh, I missed it.
And that is no good. And that changes everything here in OT.
Man, we not
My
going to
goodness, that
score.
was almost too easy.
Yeah, you're not
That
going to too many
shit
attempts short of that one.
right.
And I don't think this was blocked. That's about
And I
as
said
bad
I
a miss as you
wasn't
could
ever
have.
getting a tie. I'm going to let you score.
They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They run. This is Cohen. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there. Second down.
A motherfucking tie. He's not going to score.
Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT.
Come on, man. Pick a play. Dial it. I don't want that. Oh.
On second down, it's Cohen, and some room to work. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 12 yards there and a first down. That toss play right, we know it's one of the successful plays they have in their arsenal, and they showed you why there.
And remember, in order for it to be successful, because it's a little bit of a slower developing play, those blocks at the line of scrimmage have to be kept, have to be held, so that the runner can get to the corner and turn it upfield.
And he cut going to be a pit.
What can Brady do now with his drive?
Woo!
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Pick!
Brady. Oh, he almost had it.
Fuck
Would
is
have been a
27.
big interception here at
Oh,
OT.
man.
Instead, it'll give him another shot on third down.
Intended for Cole Kmet. Incomplete. Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Can't do
Sometimes
nothing.
we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Here comes the Bears punter now. On for a very important punt here in overtime. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
Yeah, I did.
The Lions offense ready to kick
That's a
off their next
touchdown.
drive.
Oh my God.
They had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team, because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Well, let's face it, we've been there, we've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back next, start over again, and grind it out?
From the gun, here's Stafford. And he's got his man on the out route.
They're going ding and dunk down the
field. 20 before going out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 21-yard line. A gain of 6 brings up 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 now from the 21.
Fuck, picked the wrong play.
Stafford with a play fake to Swift, and he'll set to throw. Throwing deep for Galladay. And he bats it away, and it falls down.
Get one away, that man.
Getting a hand in there and knocking it
Get
away.
out of those.
Jackson.
Incomplete. It's third down and 9 yards to go.
Mother. Back up, Will. Back up. Move.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now we're going to get a timeout with 5 seconds left here in overtime.
What's wrong, Dad? We got this nigga in the game. Pick up motherfucking play, man.
Last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Oh, that's Gonzalez in there.
Operating from the gun. Gonzalez throwing deep for Galladay. And unable to connect.
Okay.
Incomplete.